Yeah, I haven't got any patience for anything else, but I've got a lot of patience for stained glass. So the rose window itself was destroyed, and the half of the altar windows were destroyed. But also the nave windows have been damaged just from the lateral movement. And so when we heard about the Rose Chapel, my son and I took it on ourselves to race in there and collect fragments of it, which we did, and we were able to pick up all the little fragments that were in with the masonry. Well, thankfully, we had photographic records that we'd taken during the 90s, and we reused those images that we took, even though they were small prints. We blew those up to full scale, and because we had some pieces that were left, and in fact, as we discovered, as the process went on, there were quite a lot of those pieces left. They actually weren't completely destroyed. They'd literally popped right out of the window. They were actually intact. And so, because we had that image, we knew that the scales, the sizes, how they sat, and then we could just slowly clean pieces and put them into their various locations. Look, see these little pieces of tape? They indicate original pieces. You wouldn't credit how many original pieces are in their location. You see all the way around the outer ring and the inner ring, the angels, the little tiny elements, the lily leaf, the branch, the ave, they're all original. And by blowing up a big image of it, we were able to print a big image of it to the exact scale that we were able to find where all those little pieces went, because they only go in a certain area. And it's kind of like the jigsaw, the ultimate jigsaw puzzle, when you put it on the light box and it's just a big pile of broken fragments. And it didn't matter whether they were all broken or not. The most important thing was we could get the total placement and then locate the original pieces in the right panel that they came out of. Because we had to do the rose was the focus.
Yes.
And it was, once we'd defeated that,
Yes.
we could move on to the nave, and the nave's windows weren't bad, but they also had serious damage, and we were able to put those back together. Some were perfect, some had not been damaged at all, and just taken out for the safety aspect. And then when we came to the altar, which was kind of like the rose, we'd actually completely restored this window in the 90s, and it was all new lead. But when the gable fell out, it just took the top arches off all the windows, and that collapsed right down onto the ground. And the little tracery angels above, they were under a pile of rubble. I just feel like the captain of the ship. I know that it's the team that actually we've all worked in harmony on this. It's not just me anymore. It's Carmen, who's just an integral part of the whole process. The boys, each one of the guys have got a skill, and each person in the studio has contributed to be able to put something, historically important back to what it was, is just, that's the absolute gift.